If you're tired during the day, one of the obvious factors you should be looking at is your sleep, and not just like the hours of sleep you're getting, but there are different factors like the timing of your sleep, when you wake, when you go to sleep, what you eat before your sleep, right? The things you do before your sleep. All of this is very important to be able to help reduce the feeling of tiredness, especially in the morning, but throughout the whole day following that sleep. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to Driving and Vibing. Today we're talking about the effects of sleep, how to stay energized, and of course, stuff and things, how to improve your gaming performance. So we want to start with obviously the very obvious fact of energy levels can improve with good sleep, right? But what is good sleep? I'm not talking about like getting 8 hours. Now, there are individual variances. Everybody needs to keep that in mind, that some people might thrive off of 6 hours. Some people might thrive off of 7 hours. There's this biohacking longevity specialist doctor, overseas, that literally only sleeps 4 hours per day and is in perfect health. Now, so everybody, obviously, I wouldn't say perfect, like that's a relative word, but everybody's different, so keep that in mind. But what's important is what you do around your sleep. So when you go to sleep, what time are you going to sleep? If you're typically tired in the morning or have these like fluctuations in energy level throughout the day, often look at your sleep. Are you going to sleep at a different time every night? Are you waking up at a different time every morning? Because if you are, that is a factor in pushing that inconsistent energy levels forward, right? So you want to try to go to sleep. You want to have a consistent sleep schedule. That will very much help your energy levels. Another thing is, what are you eating and when? Are you eating too close to bedtime? Because if you are, your body's going to try to digest it. And if it's unable to do it, especially if it's protein, too late in the day or too close to your bedtime, excuse me, let's say an example, you eat a really big high protein meal right before bed, maybe half an hour before bed. Your body might not be able to digest that and will not be able to digest all of that. So it's going to sit in your stomach. And while you're laying down, your body can't really do the digestive process properly. So it'll do what it can and then save it for the morning, right? So then when you wake up, you're going to start digesting. So you might instantly get fatigued because now your body is, doing the digestive process. So the rule of thumb is to try to eat like 2 or 3 hours before bed. You don't want to eat within that window. Another thing would be drinking. What are you drinking? There's another rule. It's like 2 or 3 hours where you shouldn't be drinking up until bed, like 2 or 3 hours. That way you're not getting up to use the bathroom, because that will interrupt your sleeping, your quality of sleep, right? So that's another thing to look at. Sleep is very important, and it's not just about the hours, right? The hours are important, but there are other factors. So we got to keep all that stuff in mind. So yeah, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Since you're in the passenger seat, you can see that there's so much traffic ahead of me. I'm going to be late for work. Anyways, with that, I'm going to end the video. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comments. I'd love to get this conversation started. Hit that like button, helps out the channel. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Dreamers, I hope to see you in the next video. Later.